And you know what? Can I just do a little side note here? You know what I always think about the palace? I always think about the queens riding on those little rattan kind of things and the men walking along, you know, fanning them with them big palm leaves. That's what the palace is. That's what the palace is. It's getting out of the pit of life when people in the world don't care about you. And you say, you know what? Whatever, I am on a mission and I am headed in the direction that I know my God had me right here. I am a believer in life elevated. And I want everybody in here to say it. I am a believer in life elevated.
Okay, ready? Everyone, I am sitting here with a phenomenal guest, Miss Deborah Hightower, who is a phenomenal speaker. Love it. You have done so many things. I have got to have you back on the show after this show.
Yes, I would love to. Love to.
You are a financial advisor, and that's what we love. I am a part of a women's organization called Women of Wealth, Atlanta's Women of Wealth. So with that being said, we like to connect with women like yourself keep us, to let women know how to get themselves financially stable.
Right.
Miss Deborah, I am so amazed. You did such a phenomenal job here at the Girl Power Luncheon. Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. And can we all say it's all about girl power?
Pow. I love her. So what you got coming up? Like, I know you're all over the place. This is a busy lady.
Yes, I have a lot going on. The next biggest thing at this point, you know, I'm all about big. Go big or go home.
That was one of the messages for today.
Stiletto high,
yes,
or go home.
Yes, honey.
Is poised, prepared, and in hot pursuit.
In hot pursuit.
Yes, it's my upcoming book.
Okay.
And it will give key strategies of how to be the best success that you can be.
Wow.
So I'm not just talking about success, but the best success.
Preparation is everything.
Yes.
But the thing about it is that people want success overnight.
Yes,
so
they do.
I want to get that book, make sure that I, get the information so I can be able to get the book, because I want to be able to prepare myself to take the necessary steps to becoming successful. Because today, one of the messages that was said today, if God gave you anything that you wanted, would you be ready for it?
Right. And I think that's what a lot of people, they get hung up on, okay, this is what I want to do, so I'm just going to start doing it. There's so much work that goes on behind the scenes. Girl, we don't just wake up looking this good, okay? It takes we sort of do, but we just put like some little frills and icing on it. But there's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that so many people don't know about, because all they see is the outside. When you step out on the stage or in your circle or wake up and step outside your home, the only thing that they see is what they see at that moment, but they don't know all the work that goes into it. So poised is, first of all, know what the heck you're saying, because a lot of people say a lot of stuff they do not know what they're saying.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like, do you know what you just said? That made absolutely no sense. So when you become poised, you really start bringing it all together, and you say, okay, now let me see. Does this make any sense? And do I have what it takes to do it? Because the example that I used, you can't be a brain surgeon and not have a GED.
Tell them about
so what I'm saying is, do you know what you're saying? Is what you're saying realistic? And is it possible for you to get it in the state that you're in right now? It may be that it's something you can do later, but you're not ready to do it right now. So poised and prepared is all about that. It's all about, okay, do I know what I'm saying, and do I have what it takes, and how do I prepare for the pursuit? The pursuit is the fun part. The pursuit is when you're actually doing it. Right. And you're doing it. But there's so much work that goes on before you get to that pursuit part. So the biggest message from that book is, okay, have you done A, B, and C, and D, and are you ready to actually start the run?
And you know what I love about that? Poise. I'm a pageant girl. So
Yes, so you know all about the poise.
Yes. I am a pageant girl. So I know poise, preparation is all about, really, it's grooming. It's grooming yourself to be able to walk into your purpose or whatever you want to do and be able to be prepared for it.
That's right.
So this book is big. I would love to get a copy of the book.
I will make sure that you do.
Yes, I would love, and whatever you got going on, we on Social with Nikki and Nicole would love to come. Wonderful. I really want to try to promote whatever you're doing. This is what we do. I love it. I want to have you back on the show.
Yes, I'd love to.
Also, we have brunches and lunches. We have a lot of lunch and learns in Atlanta.
Oh, girl, let's lunch and brunch.
Yes, we love brunching. Yes. And we do business brunches. So I would love for you to come and sit on the panel.
We'd love it.
Yes, you have so many things that people need to hear. Right. And people need to be connected with people who can take them in other places and have mentors. Like you can be a lot of mentors to people, to women. That's what I love.
Exactly. And this is the thing about it. Poise, Prepared, and in hot pursuit is applicable to anything that you're doing. Okay. If you're trying to get your financial house in order, well, the first thing you have to know is, do you know what you're talking about?
Yes, do you know?
Because you got to know the basic vocabulary and the meanings and the direction that you need to go before you start going. So for people who want to be financially successful, well, first of all, you have to know what you've got.
Okay.
A lot of people say, well, I know I got a corporate retirement plan. I don't know what that is. You can't, that's not the answer.
Yeah,
that is not the right answer. Right. So you have to be poised in what you have, poised in what you need, and then you start the steps of preparation to get there.
And see, that's what we we really want you, all of the viewers, to know how to be financially stable. It's just really about knowing your success of your business, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And knowing, that B word, the other B word, budget.
Budget.
You have to have a budget, because if
a life
you don't,
budget.
You do. And it is a dynamic thing because it changes all the time. As your career grows and your business grows, that budget will change. But until you know what you have coming in, what you have going out, and what all of your fixed expenses are, and all of the things that go along with that, you can't make a plan, so you can't prepare for the pursuit for what you really want to do.
That is so true.
And so many people say that, oh yeah, well, I need, I think, I don't know, $100,000 a year to retire when I get ready to retire. And you got $10,000 saved, and you say, okay, well, I want that $10,000 to grow to $1 million like next week.
Yes.
And it's not going to happen. So it goes back to, do you know what you're saying? Do you know what you're talking about? So it is so important to get the foundation right. We don't start building a house with a roof. We start with the floor. We start with the foundation. So we've got to start building from there.
So someone who does not have a dime of money saved, what is an advice that you would give to them to start today?
Get your budget together and see where you're wasting money.
Okay.
Because one of the biggest things that I have found in my 25 years as a financial advisor, people freak out when it comes to a budget. I don't want to do it. I'm not going to keep up with everything I do. It's too much trouble, blah, blah, blah.
It's consistency, and it's strict. You got to be strict.
You do. And the thing about it is, if you put all of your money on the coming and going of your money on a piece of paper, you will immediately see, well, I went out to eat 30 days out of a 30-day month. So maybe I can cut some of that back and put that in savings.
Yes.
Now, I am very much an advocate of taking a personal allowance. So when you get paid, you take a pocket allowance. You're walking around money, so that if you want a latte, or you want to go to lunch with a girlfriend, or you want to go to the movies, or you want to save it all for shoes. I'm not calling any names.
We like that.
You have some pocket money to do, or shiny things. You have the money to do it. And that allowance is your operating pocket money, so that you don't go to the ATM every other day to get $40.
Well,
because at the end of the right. And you get to the end of the month and you say, well, okay, what did I do with that?
Yeah.
But if you've got your pocket money, you operate your daily desires out of that.
We have got to have her back on the show, because
girl, I got all kind of tips.
Yes, this is amazing, because these are just the baby steps.
Yes.
To actually getting yourself ready. And to me, as I can say to myself, my life depends on it. If you don't start today, because we cannot rely on jobs and places to retire us. We just can't.
No.
We just can't. I've got to have you back on the show. Thank you so much, Miss Hightower. Again, tell people how to follow you, how to find you.
Yes, my social handles are The Deborah High. So when you meet me, you will catch the Deborah High.
Oh,
and inspiration and encouragement is the most important thing.
Okay.
Because when you start talking about these things like money is a vehicle to get you where you're going, nothing else. So if you are so obsessed about money and you are so consumed with it, it's really you got to get your priorities right.
You got to get your priorities straight.
Money is the vehicle. Yes, you do.
It's money. Everybody want the beans. Everybody want the coins.
Right.
Everybody want the bucks.
Right.
But we're
let's
spending
make
them.
sure. Right. Let's make sure we're doing it the right way. There is nothing wrong with driving a Benz or a Rolls Royce or whatever you want, or wearing shiny shoes, or
Let's just make
whatever
sure
you
you
want
can
to
afford
do.
it.
You got to make sure you can afford it.
That is great. Again, everybody, Miss Deborah Hightower, you got to follow her. For bookings, how can someone book you?
Yes, booking at DeborahHightower.com. Go to my website. All the social media buttons are there.
Okay.
It makes it real easy to connect.
Well, we would definitely be connected with you. So, Deborah, you wear a many hats. Exactly what do you do?
I wear many hats.
I know. Like you're the CEO.
So I would think my hyphenate is financial advisor, speaker, writer, empowerer, encourager,
Yes.
wife, mother, and believer in everything good and life elevated. I am
I
all
love
about
that.
getting to that next level, and how all of those things come together.
That is so amazing. You did an amazing, phenomenal job today. I just want to stay connected with you. Like, this is the beginning of a beautiful thing.
Yes, it is.
So
Yes,
we
it
make
is.
sure we stay tuned and we stay together.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.